Let's talk about how to be a sustainable and eco-friendly cat parent. And you might ask, why is it important? Well, we only have one planet and we should take care of it, right? And in fact, I feel like being eco-friendly and making sustainable choices will be better for everybody. It will be better for environment because we will create less waste and less pollution. It will also be better for your cat because usually those eco-friendly products, they are made of natural materials and ingredients, and those are usually non-toxic and safe. And it will also be better for you because by choosing to be eco-friendly, you will probably save a lot of money by not buying unnecessary products and by choosing high quality products that will last you a lifetime. Hi friends, welcome to Cats of Sunshine. My name is Vani. I'm a cat behavior specialist, a holistic cat wellness coach, and animal Reiki practitioner. And today we're talking about being sustainable and eco-friendly. And I feel like now it's so much easier to make the right choices, to have eco-friendly lifestyle, to pick eco-friendly products because there's just so many of them. And there's so many amazing eco-friendly sustainable brands that are making something great. They're trying to make a difference. They care for environment, they care for people and animals. And we just need to keep our eyes open, look out for those brands and support them. As I always say, we vote with our money, and by supporting a company that is doing something good, that is trying to make the world better, it just makes me feel good too. I feel like I'm doing my part and it just feels good, it feels right. And that's why I'm trying to make videos like that. Eco-friendly and sustainable items are usually of high quality, and the brands that create those products, they have higher standards and they have higher morals. They're trying to do good. And those items that are eco-friendly and high quality, they will last us much longer, which means we will save money and create less waste. So I feel like it's a win-win for everybody. So how do we get that sustainable mindset? Number one, less quantity, more quality. Prioritize quality because those items will last longer and they are probably made with better and safer materials. For example, if you have $10 that you want to spend on a new cat toy, you can try picking one eco-friendly and high-quality cat toy instead of buying 3 cheaper and low-quality cat toys that are made with bad materials like plastic or glue. Number 2, ask questions. When buying a new product, you can ask yourself questions like, does my cat really need this? Or can I use something that I already have? Or which product would be the best or at least the least harmful for the environment and my cat? Also, try to avoid impulse buys. You can wait 2 or 3 days and then see if you still think that your cat will like this product or if your cat still needs this product. If you have items that are old, maybe you can fix them. For example, if you have a toy that has a hole, maybe you can patch it up. Or if you have a cat bed that just looks really worn out, maybe you can get a nice blanket made of natural materials like hemp, cotton, or flannel and cover the old bed with this new eco-friendly blanket. Number 3, do your research. If you do need to replace an item or buy a new product for your cat, don't just blindly believe those statements and words like eco-friendly, sustainable, natural, eco-conscious, because I feel like many brands and companies, they use those words, but they don't really know what they mean, especially if they are sold on Amazon. So try to see if the company or the brand has a website. Are they legit? Do they know what they're talking about? What is their manufacturing process? What is their mission statement? What do they believe in? Who they are as a brand? Do you trust them? And so on. Try to get a feeling if they really care for the environment, for the planet, for people, for the animals. Do they really do their best to make the world better? And I feel like it just became so trendy, the whole like eco-friendly lifestyle movement, that brands, they just throw those words out there and they don't really mean it. It doesn't mean that the product is eco-friendly or natural or safe. So do your research, make sure that the company that you support is really who they say they are. And also remember that we vote every day with our money, we create the demand, And let's just try to support those companies who really care about environment, who really care about the people, the animals, and the planet. Number 4, less materialistic, more present. Instead of buying your cat a new toy or another new something, maybe try to make an effort to just spend more time with them, play with them, hang out with them, maybe chase your cat, or maybe let your cat chase you, maybe meditate with them. I feel like often cats don't really need much. I mean, they don't really need those fancy toys or fancy something. They can just be happy with the little crinkled ball of paper and you playing with them. I feel like just being present and playing with them is more important and maybe better than just buying a new toy. And of course, we want to make sure that our cats, they have enough enrichment, that they're not bored. But it's not always about buying another fancy toy. Sometimes it's just about spending more time with them. Number 5, get things that will last years. Try to pick items that can be repaired, that can be easily washed, cleaned, and sanitized. A lot of eco-friendly brands, they actually offer like refills or they offer replacement parts. Like this one brand called Mao, they make cat furniture and cat trees, and they actually offer replacement parts on their website. And another cool eco-friendly company called From the Field, they make cat toys that we really like, and they have replacement parts for their Freddy's Feather toy, which is like a wand toy. And they also have refillable catnip toys that you can just open up, take out the old catnip, put in the new fresh catnip, and there you go, you have a new cat toy. Refuse items that require constant maintenance and refills. And I'm talking about products like Little Genie disposal system, where you have to constantly buy their plastic bags that are not biodegradable. Or, for example, those water fountains where you have to constantly buy the filters. And of course, some cats, they absolutely need their water fountains because otherwise they wouldn't drink any water at all. So for those kitties, yes, we have to get those water fountains, we have to buy those replacement filters, we have to make sure that the fountain is clean and that there's no bacteria growth, and that's like a whole big thing. But if this is the case with your kitty, this is just something that we have to do. But if you have a cat who drinks their water out of their water bowl and out of their fountain, maybe you don't need the fountain. Maybe you don't need to buy all those replacement filters because your kitty still gets enough water from the regular water bowl or maybe from the faucet. So I'm talking about just asking yourself those questions, and if you don't need those products that require constant replacement parts or constant refills, and then maybe you don't need them. Number 7, back to nature. Try to pick natural materials and products because usually they are non-toxic, they're safe, and usually they're biodegradable and eco-friendly. Number 8, think like a cat. When buying a new product, try to pretend that you are your cat. You can even close your eyes for a second and then open your eyes and look at this item that you're considering to buy and ask yourself questions like, will my cat find it interesting or comfortable or familiar? Does it look like something that you can find in a cat's natural habitat? Or will my cat even know what to do with this thing? And I know that this trick doesn't always work, but it sort of helps to sift out those items and products that might be too weird for a cat or just not very cat friendly. And a few things that come to mind are those robot litter boxes or those litter boxes with a top entry, which in my opinion, or at least when I try to pretend like I'm my cat, they just look too weird to me, like too scary. Of course, for some cats, it's easier to get used to new things and doing things in a new, unusual way. But normally, I think it is better to buy products that cats know how to use, that you can find in a cat's natural environment. Because if you buy something completely crazy, cats might not even use this thing, like even water fountain. We had a water fountain twice, we tried it, and cats they didn't know what to do with this thing. And it was a waste. Well, we did donate it to an animal shelter, which it was not a complete waste, but I'm saying that we had to spend that money because we felt like, oh wow, water fountains, you know, cool idea. But if you want to be an eco-friendly and sustainable cat parent, I think try to think like your cat and see what would make sense for them, what would be interesting or comfortable or familiar. And this way we will create less waste and we will be more conscious about what we're buying. Alright guys, this is it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did like it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It means a lot to me. And if there's anything else that you want me to talk about, any other cat-related topics, please let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see my future videos, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye!